Evening. My name is Sally, and as I'm sure you already know, I'm a vampire. I have been telling you all about vampirism at the behest of the Vampire Council as community service, and thankfully it is almost over. So pretty soon, you will have to get your information on vampirism somewhere else, if at all. And I'm dreadfully so. Actually, I don't really care. So, do learn about vampires, don't learn about vampires. Suit yourselves. Anyway, our first question today was sent in by Jay and the Extra Life from Twitter. He says, in your last video, I saw your reflection in a mirror behind you, proving that you are not a real vampire. Well, for one thing, that's not really a question at all, in fact. And two, are you serious? You actually believe that corporeal beings like vampires, because we do have a body, I mean, yes, it's dead, but when you dig up a grave and look inside, the body's still there. I mean, it's a corporeal form. Why would the curse of vampirism suddenly make that dead body invisible in a mirror? That makes no sense. Do you know who invented that rumor? Vampires. We invented it many, many years ago when burning vampires or staking them or killing them in various ways was like all the rage. Nowadays, the government just locks up the vampires they can find in Area 51, but, I hear it's not actually that bad. I have a friend on the inside, and he says, Area 51 has lots of great amenities, including that really cool sound stage where they filmed the whole lunar landing, and you can walk around and stuff, and so he's not particularly unhappy being there. Anyway, vampires have reflections in mirrors. They really do. However, if it was several hundred years ago and there was an angry mob with their torches and their pitchforks and they were coming after you saying, "You're a vampire! You sucked the blood out of all my chickens!" You could be like, "No, I didn't. I'm not a vampire. Someone quick, get a mirror." And then they would have to go to the earl or lord or tax collector's house because mirrors were not particularly common. Found the mirror, show it to you, and you say, "Look, I have a reflection. I'm clearly not a vampire. Please put away your torches and your pitchforks and go home." I mean, I'm not particularly worried about sharing this secret with you because not many of you own torches and pitchforks anymore. I mean, I think I know like 2, 3, 4 people that have pitchforks lying around, and I think, well, half of those are farmers. So, I'm not particularly worried. Anyway, look your windows tonight, Jay. That was kind of a dumb question. And there are dumb questions. What your teachers told you in kindergarten was a lie to make you feel better about being a stupid child. Anyway, next question was sent in anonymously by someone named Anonymous User. Great. Okay, fine. From YouTube comments. They said, several times I could tell your videos were filmed in the daytime, but you did not burst into flames even with sunlight on your skin. Again, not a question, but okay, anonymous user, here's the drill. There are multiple kinds of vampires. Some of us burst into flames in the light. Some of us have a different skin problem, variations of the curse. I'm sure you've heard of that there's more than one type of influenza, one of which usually kills you. The others you'll feel terrible and wish you were dead, but you'll be fine. So, vampirism, different strains of the vampire curse or virus or whatever you want to call it. Some your skin is so sensitive, flames. Terrible. Have to wear so much sunblock or stay inside all the time. It's very boring for those people. The more embarrassing kind of vampirism, like me, sparkling skin. I believe it was memorialized in a very popular film about teenagers, which is incredibly unrealistic because the vampire puts up with the fact that his girlfriend hangs out with werewolves, which let me tell you, would not happen in real life. But anyway, all that aside, even if I were the type of vampire who would burst into flames in the sunlight, I would not go out in the sunlight to prove to you that I was a vampire. I mean, you can see how that would not be exactly in my best interest. And vampires, if we do anything, it is self-preservation. So, another idiotic question. Thank you so much for wasting my time this evening. I hope you enjoyed it, because I didn't.